Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to my 12 Days of Christmas, Day 3. Now, today we're going to be talking about The Curse of the Cat People. The Curse of the Cat People is a 1944 film which runs approximately 70 minutes and is directed by Gunther von Fritsch and Robert Wise. Now, Gunther passed away on August 27th, 1988, at the age of 82, and Robert Wise passed away on September 14th, 2005, at the age of 91. Now, this stars Simone Simon as Irina's ghost. She passed away on February 22nd, 2005, at the age of 93. Kent Smith as Oliver Reed. That's pretty cool, Oliver Reed. He passed away on April 23rd, 1997, at the age of 78. And Jane Randolph as Alice Reed. She passed away on May the 4th, 2009, at the age of 94. The budget on this was $150,000, and in order to understand Curse of the Cat People, you kind of have to understand a little bit about cat people. So I'm going to try to go through that as quickly as possible. In Cat People, you have Simone Simon, who played Irina. Now, Irina falls in love with this man, and they get married. But, and I'm trying not to be crude, they are unable to have any kind of physical contact or sex or anything. And they're married for quite a bit of time. And the reason why they can't have any contact is because she is afraid that the contact from a man will make her turn into a panther and kill everyone in sight. She ends up dying in the film. Not to spoil Cat People, but you kind of need to know what's going on in order to understand Curse of the Cat People. Okay, now let's get on to Curse of the Cat People. You actually have Simone Simon, who is playing the ghost of the woman in the first one. So this is a direct link to the actual first movie, and I really like the way this one plays out. You have her husband, who divorced her and married someone else because he figured she had a very deep mental illness, and plus they weren't able to be intimate because she was afraid, like I said before, that the excitement of a man would turn her into a panther or a cat and kill people. It's more of a psychological horror film. Actually, both of them are. So this takes place a few years later, and the husband, like I said, marries someone else and has a little girl. Now, this little girl is a bit of an oddball. None of the other kids want to play with her because she constantly daydreams, and her parents get quite irritated with that because they want her to have friends and have a life and so on and so forth. So she ends up making a wish one day that she could have a friend. Well, she gets her wish, and the friend happens to be Irina from the first film, only in ghost form. And this takes place around maybe like a week before Christmas. And the parents are constantly worried because they are afraid that there's something wrong with the little girl because she's seeing Irina's ghost. I'm going to kind of leave it there. Some bad things do happen along the way. This is more, in my opinion, I actually like this one better than the original. The original was a little bit slower for me. I liked it, but the second one is where I just like the story better. I like the story, I like the characters, even though there are a lot of them from the first one. I just like the whole premise of the story. And the fact that it's around Christmas time, of course. But the little girl is a really good actress. I was very surprised. I definitely recommend this one, but this is not a standalone film. As much as people say it doesn't have a lot to do with the first one, it actually does. to a certain degree. And I do find that the second one is a little bit more psychological, with the psychological horror than the first one. So, unfortunately, you probably have to watch the first one in order to understand everything that's going on in the second one, but they are both worth the watch. Please stick around for day 4, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.